Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Eric Herman, aka Guru Chiropractor. Good morning, it's Sunday morning. I'm in my office. I'm going to go do a great leg workout in a second. But I wanted to take a couple minutes just to explain to you the healing philosophy that I use that drives my intentions behind my treatment plans. There's a lot of things going on, a lot of rumors, a lot of hearsay about what chiropractic is. Here's chiropractic as I see it. Chiropractors are specialists. I specialize in treating the spine, and it's kind of like physical therapy, but even more specialized than physical therapy. There's two main reasons why a whole specialty would just specialize in the spine. It's super important, number one, for two reasons. Number one, your strength and stability comes number one from your spine. Not your muscles, not anything else. Muscles are not even secondary for your strength. They're pretty much tertiary, third in line. The spine is like the main support beam in a house. If your main support beam in a house gets weak, what happens to your house? Right? Gets weak, unstable, shifts, falls down, not good at all, right? Same thing with your spine. To the extent that your spine is out of alignment, is not moving properly, is not healthy and balanced, the rest of the body, from a strength and stability standpoint, the potential goes way down. I have tons of guys coming to see me directly from the gym who are bodybuilders, powerlifters, high-level athletes, and when their spine is out of alignment, they are way weaker, way weaker than their potential, right? They have big muscles, they're developed, they're in great shape. Spine's out, everything goes down. The cool thing is, when you realign the spine, everything comes right back up almost instantaneously, if the potential's there to begin with. So that's super important, whether you're a high-level athlete or just a regular guy like me and you guys out there who wants to get the best performance out of their body for whatever they're up to in their life, right? Make sense? So number two has to do with the nerves. The main nerve bundle of your body is called the spinal cord. It goes through a tunnel inside your spinal column or your backbone. Just like your skull protects your brain, right? Your backbone protects your spinal cord because it's super important, right? If you get a spinal cord injury, is that good or bad? It's really bad. It's tragic, right? Everything below that spinal cord injury, what happens to it? Paralysis and pretty much death, right? Why? Because not enough energy's getting through that blockage or that injury. And the body needs energy to function. No energy equals no function. Less energy equals less function. Guess what? More energy equals better function. The brain generates energy and information, right? But it needs to get that energy and information from here into the body, right? It's not beaming it Wi-Fi. We're not evolved. Maybe in about 1,000 years, I don't know, the body might evolve so that we can beam it without wires. But today, as we are, we need a hard wiring system to connect the brain to the body. Guess what the wires are? The nerves, right? If your spine gets out of alignment, there are 2 or 3 or 4 different ways that it could actually put abnormal pressure on the nerves and actually the spinal cord itself. If that happens, you do get a blockage, an interference with that energy and information coming from the brain down into the body. Not quite, actually not nearly as bad as a spinal cord injury, not as intense, but there is some blockage. And anytime you have a blockage in the energy flow of your body, your health potential and your function potential goes down. And I'm not talking just muscles, it affects organs. The whole body function can be limited by a pinched nerve. Here's another bit of information I want you guys to know. Most people think if you have a pinched nerve, you get extreme pain, you get shooting pain, you get numbness, you get tingling. Well, you can, and those are definitely symptoms of pinched nerves, but you could have a pinched nerve without any pain and any symptoms. How about that? So you guys could be walking around right now with pinched nerves and not even know about it. I, in my examination, have ways to diagnose pinched nerves even if you have no symptoms. But I will tell you this, if you have a pinched nerve, wherever that nerve is plugging into, heart, lungs, liver, muscles, That part of your body, if there's a blockage in the energy, is not working up to par. It's going to be sluggish, and that's going to develop problems. You might be having health problems, but might not even be relating it in your mind to being caused by a pinched nerve. But it is entirely possible for a pinched nerve to affect heart problems, digestive problems, sexual problems, reproductive problems. You know, any kind of function in the body can be limited by a pinched nerve. Look it up if you don't believe me. So as a chiropractor, my job is to analyze and check out the spine to see if it's healthy or out of balance. And if it's out of balance, my procedures, which are adjustments and other things, natural, hands only, with the intent to realign the spine, bring better function to the spine so it moves better, so it's stronger and more stable, and also to remove the interference if there's any pinched nerves, so that the energy can flow more effectively into your body. Listen, I don't heal you. No doctor heals you. No procedure heals you. No medication heals you. The only thing that heals you is you. The only thing that heals me is me. We all have a power or a force or an intelligence inside of us that is constantly healing and repairing as long as we're alive, right? And it knows how to repair you. I'm too dumb. I'm not smart enough to know how to heal you. Every person has 70 trillion cells, approximately, and they're all working in coordination and harmony to do your thing to give you who you are and let you operate in your life. And each cell has probably thousands and thousands of functions. So what is 1,000 times 70 trillion? What is that number? I don't know. I can't even think of the number. So how am I going to be smart enough to heal you? But your body knows. Your body knows exactly what you need to heal. But it needs resources to be able to get it done. The main resource it needs is energy flow. Energy flow. If that energy is blocked, it's not going to, even though it has the potential and it knows what to do, it's not going to be able to get the job done. My role as a chiropractor is to remove that interference. Remove what's in the way that's blocking you from healing you. And then once I do that, I step out of the way, I bow down to the amazing wisdom of your body, and you heal yourself. That's how it works. That's how I've been approaching the healing process with my patients for over 20 years, and we've seen miraculous healings and recoveries happen without me doing anything but removing the interference and stepping out of the way and letting the patient heal themselves. The other thing I want to tell you that some people have a misconception about with chiropractic is chiropractors are not back pain doctors. Some chiropractors put themselves out as that, and that's fine if you want to portray yourself as that. That is not who I am. I do not directly treat pain. I don't go directly after the pain. Why is that? The pain is not your problem. It is problematic, don't get me wrong. If you're in pain, it sucks. Let's put it that, let's just admit it. It sucks to be in pain. It is a problem. Excuse me. But it's not the main problem. Whenever you have pain, there's always something else going on that's causing that pain to happen. The pain is more of an alarm. It's a siren. It's a warning signal. And it's also a protective mechanism to protect you. If you put your hand down, you're not paying attention, on a hot stove, thank God we have that pain reflex so we can do this as quickly as possible, right? If you hurt your back really, really bad, and every time you bend to the right, you get severe pain, well, there's an intelligent message going on there. What's the body trying to tell you when you do this and you get excruciating pain? Don't do that, stupid, right? Don't keep bending that way, because probably if you do, you're going to make it worse. So the pain, even though it's uncomfortable to have, is an intelligent response by the wisdom of the body to warn you there's a problem and protect you from injuring yourself even worse. I don't directly shut off the pain. I go after what's causing the pain. Let's say you have a fire and a fire alarm. The pain is the alarm. It's not the fire, folks. It's not the fire. If you take a pain pill, that pain pill mostly just shuts the alarm off, but it doesn't do much for the fire. Okay? Long term, that's a bad scenario to have. You don't want a fire burning without any alarm to warn you that there's a problem, right? It's just going to get worse and worse and worse, right? Short term, okay, I could understand if you need some relief to get you through the day and you need to take something to take the edge off. But if you're doing that long term, that path you're walking down is a very bad, dangerous path. Especially now with all the drug addiction that's happening when people get addicted to opioids. Then they can't afford it anymore, and what happens? They're on heroin. Bad, bad, bad scenario. I look for the fire, metaphorically, and I work on putting that fire out. Once that fire is out, guess what, folks? The body is super smart. Once the body realizes there's no more fire, there's no need for the alarm. It shuts the alarm off on its own when it's appropriate for no longer needed for the alarm to be there. And that's how it works, really, and that's how I approach it with each and every patient that I work with. So, if that makes sense to you and something that you want to take a look at, feel free, give me a call. My number's online. Hit me up on a personal private message. Ask any questions you have. I'm here for you. I want to help you, but from that approach. I want to help put out the fires so that your body can work at its optimal and heal naturally. Thank you very much. Guru Chiropractor, wishing you well. God bless.